blood. The following match is scheduled for one fall.
We are back, and joining us at commentary, McD, is the unluckiest man on planet Earth, Bad Luck Chapman, who made his commentary debut at the last event.
Somebody had to come out here and see you guys. You know, you told me you were going to call it right down the middle. Stephen E. is telling me that you're not doing anything but cheering for the baby faces and put it all in their corner. Here you've got a real man coming out. This is nothing neater Derek Teter.
Well, hey, I got to admit, Stephen E., though, he's like moss. He was growing on me by the time we were done. But
moss or a fungus?
I'll tell you, someone else has been growing on me. Nothing neater Derek Teter. We just had him on the Slop Drop, our podcast, just recently. And he's only been in MSW for a couple months, but, man, he's making some noise, and he's ready to go after the Bad Street Beauty.
6'6", 260 debuted earlier this year. He's going to have his hands full because we're going to have a Bad Street match, street fight, I guess you could say, intergender. Coming to the ring now is the Bad Street Beauty herself, Miranda Gordy.
Who shouldn't even be in this match, though, mind you.
How can you have a Bad Street fight without someone from Bad Street?
Two have been talking a lot of smack online, and now it's time for them to lay the smackdown in the ring.
Talked to Derek Teter earlier tonight. He said, I didn't even want this match. I tried to talk her out of it. He's calling Miranda a bully.
She is a bully. Have you not been seeing what she's been posting online? Nothing neater Derek Teter doesn't do anything but keep things nice, neat, and clean. And here she comes, just tearing everything up.
I think he kind of started this by telling her he needs to fix him a sandwich. That didn't sit well with the Bad Street Beauty.
Have you ever had one of her sandwiches?
I have not.
Well, maybe that's why.
Teter not happy. Fans are throwing streamers all over the place.
Look at the mess they're making.
You hear Teter saying she asked for this.
Well, did you see the shopping cart that Teter brought to the ring? It's full of cleaning supplies, all this other stuff. He said, I want to put her in her place. She needs to know her place is in the home, washing dishes, cooking meals, that type of thing.
Again, that didn't sit well with her. She is eyeballing him, too.
Well, this has been building up for a month. Teter, like you mentioned, though, 6'6", 260 pounds. Definitely going to have a size advantage, but then talking about toughness advantage, you got the daughter of Hall of Famer Terry Bam Bam Gordy, and someone we've seen from the start of her career.
We've been with Miranda from the get-go. I had the privilege of watching her dad wrestle in person when I was a little child. One of my favorites, and here we go. Bell is rung, collar and elbow tie-up. Teter already showing that power advantage. Well, spoke too soon. Reversal by Miranda.
Well, this won't last long. This won't last long at all. Teter's going to put her right where she belongs, right back in that kitchen.
Don't say that too loud, Chapman. She might wrap a broom around your head.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt the Bad Street Beauty. We've seen her in some great matchups with Niles Blanquet, who's the current MSW heavyweight champion.
I'm not taking anything away from Miranda. She's a great performer. Does she deserve to be in there with Derek Teter? Absolutely not.
Teter pulling the hair. Of course, this is a street fight, so referees not going to do much about that. Oh, and a big elbow by Teter right to the face of Miranda.
The crowd didn't think that was very neat.
Miranda on the offense.
And she's pulling his hair.
What a chop. Sends the big man to the ropes. Goes for the big boot, and he rolls out.
Said he's going to take a second to figure this out. Frustration right now mounting for Nothing Neaters. He actually looks like he's walking out.
He could be leaving. There's no count out. It's a street fight, but he may be leaving. He's going to the back. She's going right after him. No fear in Miranda Gordy.
Gordy taking him back to the ring. And Teter getting in that shopping cart.
Is that a baking pan? Swing and a miss. That would have done some damage if it would have connected. And Gordy uses it. Wearing out Derek Teter with that cookie sheet or baking pan. I'm not familiar with the.
See, here's the problem. She stole his items to use, and that should be illegal. If she wanted to use something, she should have brought it. But just like a woman, she took it from him.
All is fair in love and bad street fights, Chapman, and she's using every weapon he's bringing out against himself. Grabbing something else, that apron, grabbing an apron.
Yeah, she knows how to tie those.
She's about to tie it around Teter's head. Sends him into the ring. Teter wearing an apron now, courtesy of the Bad Street Beauty, Miranda Gordy. She sends him into the corner, measuring him out. Misses a big splash.
Now he's putting the apron on Miranda.
There we go.
That's just going to get her fired up.
She's ripping it off and wearing him out with it. You ever been popped with a towel in the locker room, guys? Teter's feeling that right now with an apron, and now she's choking the life out of him.
Look at her choking him, cheating to win.
In this fight, though, I mean, this is legal, so the ref's not going to do anything.
Raking the eyes by Teter.
Right now, Gordy kind of blinded, throwing all over.
Gordy's held titles all over the country in various organizations, and so is Teter. He's the current New Breed Wrestling pay-per-view champion.
Don't mind Miranda, she was just hanging out.
They just went over 100 days as the New Breed champion. Pulling out all sorts of different things. Gordy, though, reeling.
Teter choking Miranda, asking the crowd, is this your hero? I can't see what it is. A broom? Whacks her in the back with a broom handle.
This is a grudge match between these two.
Oh, Gordy with a plunger to the face of Teter. Guys,
You don't know where that thing's been.
I don't think I've ever called that before. Plunger to the face. It's stuck on his face, and like you said, Chapman, she could have pulled that from the men's room.
Somebody get this man some face wash.
The ref finally mercifully pulls it off of his face, but nothing neater. Derek Teter reeling.
I'm going to see the faces, the residue that's been left behind. Mop to the back. Bends the mop handle.
I'm pretty sure that plunger was in the bathroom. I saw him walk out of it earlier with a big smile on his face, water dripping off of it. So
Goes for the pin, gets the 2 count. Comes up short.
Of course, one of the things that was getting Teter so upset was Miranda mentioning about him coming up a little bit short in a certain department.
I don't think he appreciated that at all.
The huge elbow. Now Teter talking to the crowd. This would be a big feather in his cap here early in his career at Mid-States Wrestling if he could defeat Miranda Gordy.
Well, you know, and there's the sportsmanship that you like to see. He's giving her a hug right there, telling her that she can do it just to keep her head up.
He put her head into the turnbuckle that time, and now big boot to the throat. Referee, not much he can do about it. Street fight rules equals no rules.
Come on, Bad Luck Chapman. How can you say that? You know, all the smack that he's been talking online, telling her to go back to the kitchen.
Well, you know, I don't think that's talking smack. He's giving her direction, helping her in her career. Maybe this isn't the place for her. Maybe she should be in the kitchen making sandwiches. A matter of fact, if we look behind us, I bet they've got room in concessions whenever this match is over and she gets beat.
Sidewalk slam by Teter.
You got to give it to Miranda, though. She's a fighter. She doesn't give up. She keeps going.
Well, Chapman, when Gordy hears this, she's coming after you. You're going to be the one working out of the kitchen.
No, she's a friend of the show. Next time she comes on, she might have you in her sights.
Well, that's all right, because I got a feeling after this match, she's not going to be getting out of the kitchen very often.
Teter reaching into that shopping cart, pulling something out. I can't quite see what it is.
The crowd getting behind Gordy, though, trying to will her back in this fight. And that's what this is. This isn't a match. This is just a fight between these two.
I can't see what he's got.
It's like kitchen items.
Maybe some beef jerky.
He's got some sort of fork or skewer. I can't hardly see from here, from where we're at the commentary booth, but I can tell you it looks sharp and dangerous. Uh-oh. Is that tongue to the dong? It looks like she's got tongs.
She's definitely got a foreign object in a foreign place, that's for sure.
And Peter's in trouble right now.
That's one of the things Gordy's been saying online is little Derek Teter. She went straight for the downstairs area.
Teter must have a cup on because he recovered from that pretty quick.
I'm sure he does because he's heard the smack talk. He probably knew she'd be targeting that area. Teter going upstairs. Uh-oh, we could see the Bad Street Bomb.
He was unable to get the position for the pin, but the damage has been done.
Teter's back is feeling the pain.
I guarantee that's not the only thing of Teter that's feeling pain right now.
Both eyeballing each other and going at each other. Clothesline by Gordy. Teter still standing. Clothesline number two.
She's never going to get him down, though. Look at the size difference.
And say no further, Chapman. She just brings the big man down.
Right now, Teter reeling. Gordy getting the momentum.
Sends Teter to the ropes. Teter crashes to the floor.
Well, Teter's got to forget that he's fighting a woman in the ring. He's got to treat her like a man. He's got to get in there and he's really got to beat her down. Otherwise, he's not going to win this match.
Looks like he sprayed Windex in Gordy's face. Blinding her.
Now Gordy reeling.
Now Teter just manhandling her, no pun intended.
He just wanted to clean off all that makeup she's got on is all it is. Helping her out.
That'll take off
What a
the makeup
gentleman.
and take out the eyesight.
What a gentleman.
Referee checking on her to see if she can continue. Teter's got a sack of something else here.
now Teter getting into it with the crowd.
There's a loaf of bread. There's some meat. Look like some cheese. There we go. All the ingredients she needs to make a perfect sandwich.
And he's got the mustard too.
Teter adding insult to injury.
Now, if I know Miranda like I think I do, her natural instincts are going to take over, and she's about to make one heck of a BLT.
Now Teter with a frying pan. Fending himself off. Lettuce to the face. Mustard to the forehead.
She hit that mustard right between the eyes. The big boot.
Gordy pulls off the victory. I guess you could say that's cutting the mustard.
And the big victory for the Bad Street Beauty, Miranda Gordy.
I don't know why these people are cheering. Did they not see her throw all those items at them out here in the crowd? The mustard, the cheese, the bread, it went everywhere. We've got people hurt in the front row.
Well, Bad Luck Chapman, as you know, that was part of the stipulations of the match.
As she just kicked Teter into the shopping cart. That's got to be very uncomfortable for a man that's 6'6", 260 pounds to be crammed in your local market shopping cart. Now Gordy's pushing him all over the place.
But see, this is just adding insult to injury. Derek Teter is a real man. He would have never done that to her. He would have never added insult to injury. But that just shows the type of person he is compared to Miranda Gordy.
And the Bad Street Beauty gets the victory over nothing neater.
I think I saw Jesse Inman take a little cheap shot there.